Hey everybody, Serena here with the YouTube Growth Lab. So happy you guys are joining us here today because we are welcoming a special guest this week. If you're catching us through this week in May, we are welcoming several of our creatives into the house to talk to them about their YouTube journey. And so today I'm really excited to talk to my good friend. I call her my bestie, Teresa. We're going to be bringing up and talking about her YouTube journey and her small and mighty YouTube community, her streams of revenue that has created. And if you guys want to know more about what I do, you guys can find me over at the YouTubeGrowthLab.com. And you can also find me at SerenaKorea.com as well. But this is really like the best place for you guys to go when it's all things about YouTube and taking YouTube and monetizing it. And to create a little stream of revenue, you don't have to have a business. You just need to enjoy creating something educating or entertaining. So let's get Teresa here up on the screen. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are things in Long Island?
Nice today. Had a couple of sunny days. The spring is here, but so is the pollen. So I can feel it.
Yeah, the pollen. We're dealing with it here too.
Yeah.
So we actually just got our list of hurricane names for 2025. We did. And so I'm really excited this year because the letter S is Sebastian, which is the name after my son.
Oh,
so
no way.
if we make it to the letter S this year, which, we probably will
Chances are pretty good.
in Florida, the odds are pretty good that we'll make it to S. We'll see what Sebastian becomes.
Wait, are those across the country names?
Yeah, they're worldwide. So wherever a hurricane lands across the world, it doesn't matter if it's in the Gulf or Pacific or the Atlantic.
Wherever. That's the name.
Yeah, wherever. So it starts with A and then it repeats again if it gets to Z, which doesn't happen very often. Then they have a second list that they tap into.
I'm curious to see how often it's ever repeated. I'm going to Google that later.
Well, it's a running joke here in Florida. If you repeat it again, it's the ABBA list. It's the ABBA list, right? It's the ABBA list. It's the ABBA second list, the ABBA list. Yeah, that's like a Florida thing. So, but anyway, Teresa, welcome here as we talk about small and mighty YouTube journeys. Right? Yeah. That's the best way to call small and mighty YouTube journeys. I'm going to go through your channel. It's Teresa Spot for Art.
Yes.
I got your stats right here. 1,700 subscribers, 1,100 videos. Now, you've been posting on YouTube for a long time. You just been posted, you'll do a live or you did something way in the past and you added it to YouTube, didn't put much thought in anything. You did a dump and run.
In the beginning, yes, I definitely did a dump and run in the beginning. Yeah. I took my Facebook Lives and just threw them on YouTube.
Yeah. And that was years ago, not recently. I do not recommend anybody to do that. In May of 2025 or greater, I do not recommend to do what we call a dump and run, where you dump content and you set it and forgot it. YouTube does not like that at all. And I do think that it has a little bit to do with your journey a little bit, Teresa, too, because, you have so much content on YouTube, 1,100 videos. You actually have quite a bit of views, but I don't know if you know what your total views are since you started adding content. I do have that number in front of me, but I do think that it maybe has hurt on the subscribers a little bit. Like the subscribers have not been fast to grow because of the dump and run fashion. That's why I do not recommend dumping and running your content, you guys. You have 500,000 views.
Do I really?
Yeah, I pulled it today. You have 500,000 views.
I looked at my watch hours and I look at my subscribers.
Oh, yeah, let me show you. You have 500,000 views. I'm going to show you here.
I think actually I got an email from either YouTube or vidIQ sometime saying that.
Right here, look at that. 493,696 views.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, look at that. Numbers don't lie. The numbers do not lie. So I make a habit of pulling numbers before because I'm all about the numbers. So I happen to know your business quite well. But I do want you to tell our viewing audience about you and your business. And you have multiple streams of revenue inside of your business, both digitally and locally as well. So you take the floor for a little bit, tell them whatever you want to know, and we'll have all the links down below for you guys to stalk her as well.
So yes, I'm Teresa. I'm from Long Island, New York. I have been in business since 2017. I've taken a few pivots over the past 7 or 8
Haven't
years.
we all?
Yeah, haven't we all? Exactly.
Haven't we all?
But I started out funny because I started out as a mixed media acrylic artist in 17 and pivot. I've kind of now circled all my way back now to mixed media, which
It's
is
always our first love, isn't
which
it?
is weird. I only put those two things together because I was looking at my old business cards and I was like, holy moly, my first business card said mixed media artist. So yes, anyway, I do my bread and butter is in-person events here on Long Island, whether they're paint parties, in-person craft parties, and I teach at 15 libraries local to me
15,
here.
y'all, 1-5,
Yeah,
15
15.
libraries.
Any combination.
How many students a month do you have? Do you think total?
Anywheres from 75 to 175.
Y'all do the math on that. How much is an
Depending on
average class? How much is an
depending on
average
the
class?
month. My class size is 25. And
Okay,
then so it
but how
depends
much,
on the
like,
class.
average revenue per student? Because you're in the library situations, it's a little bit different. So average
Yes.
revenue per student, you don't need to like 25, 30.
Yeah, I would say that.
Okay, I
Yeah,
know it varies depending on the project.
it does
Like I
vary.
know,
Depends on the project, depends. And I price my libraries very tight, but it depends on the material. So if it's a canvas project, it's 40%. If it's a wood project or a ceramic project, it's 25% maybe, but I average okay.
okay,
Because
all right.
I don't have to do any advertising. I don't have to get people. They put it in the newsletter. They put me in the newsletter and they sign up. It's awesome.
Yeah, and now you're getting ready to do one that's going to give you 90%.
That's
So,
right. Now I'm getting ready to add paper crafting to my
to
classes.
your long list of like abilities, mixed media, like
Yep.
literally like mixed media, paper crafting is huge right now, as we both know. It's huge because it's not really generally affected by the tariffs and
No.
getting supplies.
Right.
And
all you really need is a glue stick and scissors,
yeah,
basically. I mean, you can then
yeah, I mean, you can add some other stuff.
But
Paper,
to
scissors,
start,
glue.
yeah,
Paper,
paper,
scissors,
scissors,
glue.
glue. And who doesn't like to play with paper, scissors, and glue?
Yeah, and anybody can do it, like, unlike painting. Like,
Mm-hmm.
although I'm not a painter, Teresa, and you taught a class at my retreat in March, and I did good.
You did
Like,
really good.
because I'm not like I can faux finish, like furniture, walls, home decor. I'm not a canvas painter at like it's no.
No, you did a really good job. Everybody did.
Yeah, but it's easy when you have a good teacher.
It is, and I say that I'm so obnoxious. Like it is easy because you have me. It's easy when you have a good teacher, and it really is. I mean, I literally talk people through step by step. Hold the brush like this, no, like this, upright, flat, chisel, 45, and I've really become a pro at walking and painting like this.
Oh my God, the walk and paint method.
Walking and painting and looking,
Oh my
okay,
God.
yep, no, but you
I
want to
love
have a little
me.
more pressure on that brush. So
I'm gonna stick to coaching. I'm gonna stick
So
to coaching.
I teach on Zoom, and then I have tons of tutorials on YouTube, and I sell digital art kits and physical art kits. And my physical art kits sell much better than my digital art kits.
Interesting. Okay. And so your streams of revenue on YouTube. So you have your in-person classes and you do remote classes via Zoom. And
Yes.
then you also do tutorials on YouTube as well. And so your streams of revenue on YouTube are kits and affiliates. And then you also we put email because email is huge because your YouTube is actually an email lead generator, much like my YouTube is on my Vintage Press Studio.
I'm averaging 5 emails a day from YouTube.
Yeah, same here. Since January, I've grown like 1,500 emails since January of 2025.
That's really good.
Yeah,
That's really good.
Really for all I would say 85% from YouTube. The other 15% maybe from landing on the website or like a click-through type customers, obviously. But because emails, and we put email on a source of revenue because emails are a source of revenue. whether you're teaching a class, you're doing collaboration, you've got your new kits available, your new downloads, your SVGs.
Yep.
The email comes into play because every time you send an email out, it generates revenue. So,
Yes. Because I do. I sell SVGs as well, and I sell printables as well.
yep. So this is where I want you guys to see like this journey is that Teresa has two sides, and Teresa has a legit business. Like a lot of times, like in YouTube, we're like just content creators, which is fine. You would like to get to a point, right, where you're just a content creator on YouTube. Eventually, you're going to retire from the libraries.
Just for fun.
Yeah. But it takes a while to get there. The journey on YouTube.
It really does.
It takes
Not only does it take a while to get, I have been all in on YouTube since January of 24. In January of 24, I started doing a short every day. That's why I have 1,100 videos, because those count. So the bulk of my videos are shorts. I started doing short every day and gaining subscribers. I would say at this point, I have a weld oil machine where when I put up my full length videos, and they're anywhere from 15 minutes, 12 minutes, 15 minutes to
you do one a week,
minutes.
Right?
I do one a week.
One a week.
But I still do shorts every day.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm more strategic with my shorts, whereas my every short, reel, story points to a YouTube video. Pinterest pin, Pinterest video pin, all point to a YouTube video.
Yeah.
And so every time I upload weekly, when I upload a new video weekly in YouTube, it gets a reel, a short, it goes into YouTube, and it gets a pin and a Facebook post. But my Facebook engagement is not great.
Welcome to the world. It's
not great.
Yeah,
so I do it just to keep it up, so my page isn't completely dead. There are people there that engage with me, and I love them, and I love their support, so I keep doing it. But that's about it. I schedule posts for that.
Generate revenue. It doesn't.
It definitely does not generate
It's really
revenue.
difficult to stick with something that doesn't make. If you're in a revenue generation, right? You're not looking to have ice cream friends that pay no money. Like YouTube, Facebook is great for ice cream friends, right? You're no ad revenue, no nothing, no like nothing. You just want ice cream friends, right? If you like legitimately want revenue, it's not overnight. YouTube is not overnight.
And I don't have a Facebook shop or anything because Facebook doesn't allow digital downloads. It only allows physical products. Then it got complicated, so I just don't do it.
Yeah, because on YouTube gives us a spot for 5,000 characters. We can put the link in it, as you guys can see down below. You can put the links in it. It highlights it. Copy and pasting. Like they can click on it. It goes. YouTube is a lead generation.
In there, my free PDFs, my link to my email, all my socials. It's all right in there.
Yeah, and so in the YouTube world, YouTube is owned by Google, and then you have a chance to be on a Google search. You have like Google is actually okay. Unlike the meta world, Google is actually okay of sending people outside of the platform.
Yes.
Like YouTube also knows when you send people to their platform, like they know where those links are coming from. They know that those click-throughs are coming from Pinterest or from
Pinterest.
Meta.
And Pinterest is there to Pinterest search engine too. Pinterest is there to send their people where they need to be sent.
The traffic driver drives traffic. So I think that's the biggest mistake like you made in the beginning of just dumping content on YouTube,
100%.
Not optimizing it, not being there, not being part of the community, and most of all, not driving traffic to it.
And not only that, then the time that I wasted going back and optimizing those descriptions and those titles.
The thumbnails.
And the thumbnails as opposed to just doing it all at once. I mean, there's still ones in the background that I haven't even ever got to that I could and should and may, whatever.
Right. But what you didn't know, you didn't know.
No, I didn't know. But now also I've started repurposing my YouTube content.
Mm-hmm.
So I have my old content that I dumped. Some of it now I'm putting into, I use iMovie to edit with.
Mm-hmm.
I take off my voice. I remove all the sound, chop it up a little bit so it's a little shorter, and put instrumental music over it, and then re-upload it as Relax and Paint.
Yeah. Nothing is ever lost in the vault, right? Like nothing's ever
No,
like everything is reusable because the subscribers and viewers you have today, you didn't have yesterday. And
no,
so it's really important to take our content and repurpose it and not always be like trying to like need new content. I've already done that project. Great, you did that project a year ago, but nobody saw it. I'm pretty sure nobody saw it.
nobody
So
saw it.
yeah, so do
And
it
you know
today.
what? If I don't actually even remember painting it, I don't think anybody else remembered watching me paint it.
Does that happen? Okay, because I will say before we started filming this, we were talking about journaling stuff. And Teresa was like, yeah, send me such and such file, blah, blah. We're working on a collaborative project together. And I go in and I'm like, man, I don't remember creating that. And it was like 2 months ago. I'm like, man.
Yeah.
She's like,
Nope.
yeah. The other day, she's like, send me your bee journal. The bee journal would be great. And I'm like, what
The
bee journal is she talking about? The
I make a
bee
bee journal.
journal. And I go in there I'm like, oh, I did a Be Mine Valentine's Day
That's
journal.
right.
Didn't even like totally like.
I have books back there, my art books, because I have so many canvases. I started putting stuff in 9x12 mixed media pads, and I was flipping back through one the other day, and I'm like, oh, I painted that. Oh, I painted that. Okay, well, I should find that video.
I think sometimes we're just in such creative mode brain, like we just don't like you're just in creation mode. Like you
Yeah,
just don't I just need to get this done, get
get
it
it done.
out and teach
Yeah.
it or like whatever. And we
I
just
also have a second
think
iPhone
about it.
here, my old iPhone I have here in my studio, and I time lapse everything that I paint.
Okay.
So if I'm coming in there, if I'm doing a full length video, if I'm doing a live, and now when I go live to YouTube and Facebook simultaneously. I stream to
Yeah.
both, and I will put my old iPhone on up here and do a time lapse.
Perfect. Yeah.
So I'm
So your
recording
tech stack,
everything.
you're using your tech stack, you use OBS. So
I
you're
yes,
using OBS to stream on Facebook and YouTube at the same time,
yes,
right?
through Restream.
Through Restream.
I've
Right.
always used OBS because it was free and I really liked using OBS. But in order
Mhm.
to go to two places, then you had to get a
Okay.
streaming, and so now I do it through Restream. But what I
Okay.
like about it is all my videos get automatically recorded too.
Yeah. That's why I've always used Streamer because
Yeah,
everything I need is like right there. Like
yeah.
I don't need to like worry about it. It's just there for me. So YouTube, what is your big picture goal with YouTube? And the reason I asked this is because a couple of years ago I sat down with Erin with Provincial Farmhouse and I just said, what's your big YouTube goal? Like we did a video together. Her YouTube was like really starting to take off. We're hitting the 3-year mark. She's at like I think 50,000 from what I saw on the
This
thing. I know.
this
Yeah, full-time
Russ is
content
stellar.
creator now. Like I'm so proud of her. Like I'm just like
Yeah.
so proud of her. But I've asked everybody, 20% of my community is monetized in YouTube in one sense or another, that YouTube generates revenue for them. So what is your big goal with YouTube? Like where do you see that's going?
My big goal in YouTube is 10,000 subscribers.
Okay. All
I
right.
feel like at 10,000 subscribers, at the pace and that I am at now, with my streams of revenue that I get through YouTube, that I will be at a decent level.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I would feel very secure with that level of income
Okay.
monthly.
All
And
right.
it's not guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed. But I
No, no,
feel
and
like
it
through
fluctuates,
my
but yeah.
affiliates and my kits, and then what I promote to my
Mhm.
Shopify, I think 10,000 would be a really good sweet spot.
Okay. All right. Tell us about the new venture.
Oh, the new venture, the new membership, Junk Journal Hive. So, I have acquired this new, like I said, I circled back to mixed media. Here I am back at mixed media,
Mhm.
but I found this love for paper crafting.
Yeah.
And I guess it was spurred by the mixed media and the junk journal world, and just the ability to just play with scissors and paint and glue, and started this membership with Serena, the Junk
Mhm.
Journal Hive. Yep, we just
Yeah,
launched
no,
it.
it's been definitely, you guys, this has been like definitely interesting for me because I started with Vintage Press Studios in October. And I really didn't get it like ramped up until like January, February,
January.
because
Yeah.
of being smashed by 2 hurricanes here in Florida, and just kind of like put it on in the holidays and all of that. But after by like the end of February, I was just like, I only sell physical journals. I only sell physical products. And I was getting so many requests for digital, but I didn't want to just become another digital like
Right.
based.
And I was doing digital through my YouTube already and Printable.
Yeah. And I was like, I just don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to be an Etsy seller. And because I'm just not on Team Etsy right now. Like, I just didn't want to do, I'm always going to be on Team Etsy, but for digital products, I just feel like it's becoming like a digital, like, I'm not selling my creative journals for $1.95 a download. I'm just not. Like, I'm not doing it.
That
Like,
is
used to do it.
that is true. That is one thing true. Also, what I feel like is I want to be in control of my own expenses and my own
Yeah.
business and my own destiny.
Yeah.
You
And
cannot
my
be
own email list and my own
yes.
customers and my
You
own
can't
like everything.
you can't do that with Etsy. Etsy is an awesome platform. I'm not, and
Yeah.
Etsy has served me well. I'm not going to say anything bad about Etsy, but there are fees involved. You pay for what you get, and between Etsy fees and shipping, and then not being able to control shipping or shipping costs,
Yeah.
I want to run my business in a way where I know my costs.
Yeah. Yeah. And I noticed when I started doing these printables I started doing my Freebie Friday series.
Yep.
Well, I had the idea for that like back in January, but to actually start it, when I did it the first weekend, I saw like this huge, oh my gosh, like there's something here on the printable side. But before that, I was being asked by people who were interested in buying the journal that, do you have a printable? Like, do you have a printable? And I probably got an email a day. Do you have this in printable? Do you have this in printable? And I'm just like, I didn't want to do printable. But now I'm in the sense of like, I don't want to do physical products anymore. This is like for the birds. Like, I went away on vacation for 4 days and came back and I had to get this product out the door.
Exactly.
I don't want to do it.
Just out the door.
Yeah. So it's like,
Yeah.
I don't mind doing it for now because I'm trying to prove a point to my community that everything I teach actually freaking works when you do it.
When you do it.
And but yeah, no, I want to do digital. So when Trace and I were in Savannah, we were in a mastermind retreat in Savannah in February.
Yeah.
And we did one of my journals like all of us as a group did one of the journals. And I could see everybody around the table, like creating, and the feeling of like around the table. Like
And
nobody there knew what they were.
The light bulb
Yeah.
was hanging
Yeah.
over.
My light bulb was like lit up. I was like, oh wow. There's something here, but I need to make this process easier. And then when Teresa and I were here in Florida at my my coaching retreat, and I made a simpler journal for everybody to do. And Teresa's like, yeah, I think I'm going to take this to the library and teach it. And I was like, hey, what? And it just cut one thing to another. And so we launched this like membership together. And it's great because we've been able to use YouTube to build the email list for it.
Yeah. Was the complete driving force behind the 100%. Whole entire launch. 100%.
Like, the members that we've
YouTube, and then the whole circle of the email with the free opt-in, the YouTube video, out to the email and back again.
Yep. No, and it's working.
It is working.
It is working. And the people that were getting joined the membership, like Teresa yesterday sent me, she's like, do you know any of them? I'm like, I don't know any of them, none of these names, because you get your course, or like I have my I've got my Skittle customers.
Yes, and there are a couple people that whatever you do, they're just going to join and they're going to want to
join and buy. Like, and I love my Skittle people. Like, and this isn't like the most appropriate thing to say, but I really I have a thing to say. If I ship Skittles, they'd buy it, right? And I have my Skittle people, and my Skittles. A couple of them joined, did they not? Like my Skittles joined, and I love that, and I'm so grateful for them and their confidence in my abilities and everything. But the majority of the people who joined, I don't know who they are.
Who are these people?
I don't know who they are, and it's so exciting for me.
That was really rewarding to see all these.
And I know they're coming from YouTube. I know that they're coming from YouTube. But actually, they said it in the thing.
They
Yeah,
download
did you
it.
see the comment? The one said, I saw you in YouTube and I just love what you do. And I was like,
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah. Saw us on YouTube, gave us their email, got the free
Mhm.
printable, and then joined the membership.
it,
Yeah.
it's the most brilliant funnel ever. And it's like the easiest
The
funnel
easiest.
ever. And then
Yeah.
literally there's no building out like 10 emails and this one, if this person does this, you go here. And if this one, no, y'all. It is like the easiest funnel in the
I've
entire
never built a
world.
funnel in my life.
Yeah. I've built in a few these days.
Yeah. Never done a funnel in my life. But yeah,
So yeah, no, I have 15 funnels on the back end,
like
Vintage Press
YouTube is
Studios.
definitely
Mhm.
working.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
So on that, you and I have collaborated, and collaborations have been key in your
Key.
YouTube growth. So I've
Huge.
not actually done YouTube collaborations. So why don't you tell our viewing audience about YouTube collaborations?
I love YouTube collaborations. It's great because you join in with people that you share each other's audiences, you share each other's subscribers. And I have been in, there's 3 groups that I do YouTube collaborations with, and I've been in numerous YouTube collabs. Sometimes I'm in them weekly. But it's great because you share in other subscribers, you encourage each other. And when you're in a collab, you kind of have to, and you should, watch all the videos, comment on all the videos, thumbs up all the videos. So you're engaging with each other's videos. And the more videos there are in that collab, the more people and the more potential your videos have. My videos from collabs get the most views out of all of my videos. So if you can get in, and I've actually hosted a couple of collabs. I'm getting ready to host another one for the YouTube course.
Mhm.
I'm just have to pick a date and just throw it out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you can find YouTube collabs, the place to find YouTube collabs is on Instagram.
Or you just join the YouTube Growth Lab.
Or you join the YouTube Growth Lab and then you put together your own collabs and you start having
Yeah,
collabs.
exactly. Or
Yep.
you have people like Teresa in that group who are super well experienced at these kind of things that like
Come in and do a collab.
like ideas together, right? No, we had actually in the YouTube course that I taught, I did a 10-week YouTube course before I launched a YouTube Growth Lab. And we had a massive collaboration going inside of that group. So we had a huge collab
Yeah.
inside that group. There was like 70 members in that
And
group.
originally I only did collabs for accountability.
Yeah.
Because if you're in a collaboration and it is due and they're going to open that list and that collab link and that playlist is ready to go on such and such a date, your video has to be in there and ready to go.
Yeah.
And so you're kind of accountable to that. So if you need accountability, that really helps too.
Yeah.
But collabs have
Yeah,
definitely
I think
been
the thumbnail on this is YouTube collabs. Hashtag winning. Winning. Yes, and for sure. I've always preached collaborations because I've
You
just
always
seen
have.
like the power of collaboration,
You
no matter what
definitely
it is. No matter what it is, whether it's a YouTube video or it's a, because 2 months are great. Like I have this ability for graphic design and putting like textures and elements together. I'm just the most
100%.
uncrafty crafter. Like I'm not like really like I can't make it like you and like Jersey Kim and like you guys just like make it like come to life,
Right.
right? Like
Well,
I make the foundation and you guys make it come to
everyone
life.
has their weaknesses and everyone has their
You
strengths.
can't do it all. Like, and
can't
I
do
don't
it all.
want to do it all. I want to be like over here, like creating in Photoshop, in Illustrator, in like all of my platforms that I use to like make
Mhm.
these happen. Like, I want to be in my programs, like making it happen, and then let these guys like you
Right.
guys just make it come
And I
to
don't
life.
want to be in those programs. I just want to sit over here with my lights and camera and create and paint.
It's okay. I am starting to like really enjoy the Friday stuff though. Sometimes I pre-record, sometimes I go live, but I'm enjoying the accountability, knowing that people are waiting for my freebie Friday, like knowing they're
And they
waiting
really
for
are.
it. They
But
are.
don't you get something out of the process of creating too?
Yeah, but I also struggle with, and the business coach has a struggle. What do I give away for free and what's going to be paid? Like
That's
I
always a
do
struggle.
like struggle with that.
That's
And
always a
with
struggle. I even
launching the
said
junk
something to you
journal,
yesterday. Always a
yeah,
struggle.
and yeah,
Always.
launching the junk journal. Hi, Teresa and I had a conversation about this the other day.
Yeah, it's a
And
fine line.
but the projects inside of the junk journal hive, there's no way I could ever do that for free. Like that,
No,
you guys,
no,
some of those take me
right.
2, 3 weeks to create. Like
Yeah.
it's not like they're like creative kits. Like it's a full blown like kit. Where on VPS, I'm just doing like just like a certain element or like a pocket
A
of it or
pocket or a
like a
folio or an
tag or
envelope or
something.
something, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a
And I
part of
think
it.
that's why I like the mixed media as well too, because it's so hard for me because I want to give and I want to teach, and I enjoy teaching, and I enjoy teaching my passion for art, and I love it. And I feel bad if I come on and I don't teach you this start to finish. I'm going to teach you how to
Mhm.
paint a tree, how to do and so it would be very difficult for me not to do this start to finish. Everybody says, "Oh,
Yeah.
you can't give it all away for free," and I struggle with that. I really have, and
Well,
I've
for
been
you, it's
giving
a
it all
little
away
bit
for free.
different because you do give it away for free. You do it and you give it away for free, but you're selling a kit
But
to
then, yes,
that.
so I found a
It's
way.
different. Yes.
And people want, and I was selling the digital kit and or the physical kit, and the physical kits sell actually. So I can
Right.
paint this for free, but then I can give you all the supplies you need in a kit for this, and people will buy it, and that's awesome. And then they have the video. But that's also why I like the mixed media, and that's also how come it led into the Junk Journal Hive, and it's good because we can do bits and pieces that I feel comfortable with because I'm still showing somebody something start to finish, but it's a portion start to finish. It's not the
Yeah.
whole enchilada.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and it's true. And also too, like when you pay for content, like the Junk Journal Hive, like in a membership platform, the purpose of that is community,
Yeah,
right? Like we're all creating together as a
together.
community.
Mhm.
And that's why we call that the Junk Journal Hive, because it's like a hive of like paper crafting and creative junk journaling because they create together, like that togetherness. And a lot of people have a misconception about YouTube that YouTube doesn't create community, but I'm telling you right now, I'm only 4 months into this, and I have proved like 10 times over that YouTube does create community.
I believe
You
you
look
too.
at my comments, you can go to
Yeah,
every single one of my videos on VPS on Vintage Press Studios, and you can see the community. It's the same, like, and these people are not people who are in my normal like coaching circle. Like there
right.
is 100% community there.
Oh, there's definitely community there. And then when you get involved with collabs, there's definitely community there.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Because
the
again, you're
community.
sharing
Mhm.
your subscribers and they're sharing their subscribers and everybody starts to like
Yeah.
mingle. It's really it's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. So 10,000 is your number, right?
And thousands my
All
number.
right, we got this. We got this. It's like the Vegas dice. Come on, we got this.
By next
Like we
year,
got
in here,
this.
because now my numbers are just gonna keep going.
We got this. So, on that note, if you guys want to follow along with Teresa's journey, you guys can down below the links for her to all of her stuff. You can go and scope her out. And then also too, if you're looking to either get started or take your YouTube journey to like the next level, I would love to be part of that journey. Choice has been in my coaching platform for quite some time, and she's seen the journey of YouTube in that group
100%.
for the last like 3 years. Like we
Yeah.
went all in 3 years ago on YouTube in that group.
Mhm.
And it's mind blowing, you guys, to see like what it's done. It is really, and I know that people, it's hard to say, like, let me join a business coaching group and I don't have a business. And so I heard that loud and clear from a lot of people. I don't have a business, but I want to learn how to use YouTube. And so that's what the YouTube Growth Lab is. It really is for content creators.
Yeah.
Like it really is for content creators.
And I may have done a dump and run when I started my YouTube, but I'm grateful I did that because with all the changes that Facebook just made with video and video content where they're just
Kind of
wiping
worked out
it,
for you.
I didn't care.
Yeah.
My videos, whatever was on Facebook was on YouTube too. So I didn't care what Facebook did to my Facebook page.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
grateful that I had all my long form content that I did on my lives on YouTube
Yeah.
for years now.
Yeah. And this, like, I'm grateful that, YouTube has been part of our tech stack, I guess you could say,
Yep.
for time. I even did a challenge last year via YouTube instead of doing Facebook Live, and that worked really, really well for us.
That's
Get
right.
ready to do another one.
Yep.
Learned a few things from it. I was like, oh my God, this is so much better. Like so much better.
It is so much
Few
better.
things I need to work out in it, but we'll eventually get there, and I'll get all the pieces melded together. But no, I'm like all in with YouTube, and I wish that content creators, if you are passionate about something, you want to build something that generates revenue, you don't have to be a bit. That's the thing, y'all. We're not talking about like, do you need like an LLC or none of that. Just do what you're passionate about, and like do what you're passionate about. Like just do what you're passionate about and create, and you will generate revenue with it. And like Teresa has no problems generating revenue, and she doesn't get any ad stream revenue. She hasn't,
because I'm not technically monetized with YouTube with ad revenue,
but you're fully monetized.
I'm fully monetized in my own efforts.
Yeah, but not in like the YouTube world, and you don't have to be to generate money. Like you don't have to be affiliates. Like you don't have to be with affiliates. So. Anyways, Teresa, thank you so much for being here with us. I was like, before we started, we're like, let's just keep it to like 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes. You know how that rolls with me. Yeah, but it's good. Conversation's good. I'm all about conversations. So anyways, Teresa, you hang right here. I'm going to close out this video and hang behind the scenes in the green room for me, in the green room. Anyways, you guys, if you guys are looking to start or continue your YouTube journey, I would love to see you guys over into YouTube Growth Lab. The week of May 12th to the 16th, 2025, I am teaching a 5-day masterclass, totally 1000% free, not even an upsell, totally free on your YouTube journey. And it's called Lights, Camera, Confidence, giving you the confidence that you need to just get started and create on YouTube, or take that channel that you dumped in, that you've been dumping and running to, and take it and actually do something with it that generates revenue. I hope you guys have an amazing, awesome, fabulous day. And I'll be seeing you guys real soon. Take care, everybody.